You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up my lads, come cheer up my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Captain Jean-Luc Picard than never to have loved at all. To the Federation starship, come cheer up my lads, come cheer up my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, 17346732147 Charlie 327897777643 Tango 732 Victor 73117887324767897643676 Lock. When I have plucked the rose, G.O. Grey hot, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? When I have plucked the rose, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up my lads, come cheer up my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. Incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic.
That's an interesting twist.
Hello, everybody. It's Mox, and here we are on a Monday afternoon, later in the afternoon, to be precise. Yes, as you may have seen, I am experiencing some technical difficulties. Things I am still handling and dealing with here. I recently had somebody try and log in to my account on Twitch, and that was a no good thing. So I changed my password, and in doing so, that appears to have broken a lot of my things. My TTS is down. I can't talk to people on using my chat feature on my PC, but I can use my phone. That's not good. Yeah, I know. I don't know exactly what that was about. Anywho, it was an attempt. They didn't get in. They just made an attempt. So I just redid all of my things, so everything's a little borked. I've been working on getting it fixed, but clearly there are spots that I didn't think I was going to need to fix, and spots that apparently needed more work that I wasn't aware of. So that is what it is. But enough of that. It's all things that I'm going to be getting done, hopefully tonight, or if not, by tomorrow. It's just going to be a lot of me logging into things, using my new password. It is what it is. Anywho, as you may have known, this channel has been sponsored by Star Trek Fleet Commanders, which is a pretty cool game where you travel across space, the final frontier, helping various factions throughout the galaxy, fighting off ne'er-do-wells, and ultimately helping everybody as the Federation. Today, we're actually going to be giving that game a go. There is a link in my About page, as well as a command with exclamation mark fleet or something like that, that'll allow you to see the thing. Hey, Greg. So if you're wanting to help and support the channel, all you do is gotta download the game through my link, level up to level 10, get yourself a second ship, and all of that will go to help supporting the channel. But it's not necessary if you are not interested. I will absolutely understand. Let me go and get this running. Give me just a second here. Get to the live scene. Hey, it's me. Come on, Game Capture, you were just working. Also, hello, Gray. Come on. Ooh. There it goes. Oh, it was there, and then it was gone. What happened to my capture? Oh. Oh, I see what happened to my capture. How did that happen? Yeah, no TTS, unfortunately. This is weird and wild. I might need to make a new game capture. Hold on a second, guys. Technical difficulties abound today, apparently. So wild. I literally got it working. Hey, there it is. I don't know what I did differently, and it's gone. It was here, and then it's gone, and my thing has crashed. Oh dear. Okay. That's great. This is great. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this working again. Okay, this seems to be working now. Does, in fact, appear to be working. We'll see if it continues. Nope, just crashed again. I had this working just fine. I even was playing with my settings before the start of this. And now I cannot get it to run without hard crashing. Hold on a second, peeps. While I'm doing this, let me know how you are all doing there. How is Gray today? How is Wisp? How is everybody? Has everybody remembered to stay hydrated? Or has you remembered to wash your hands? I'm feeling pretty good. I am sore, but in like the best way, for the best reasons. For the past couple of weeks, you're drawing? Right on. For the past couple of weeks, I've been getting into a workout regimen. And every other day, I've been doing, let's see here, sets of squats, push-ups, crunches, planking, jogging, and I think that's it right now. I'm trying to work up to more things. You're doing good. Had a dentist appointment, but was canceled because a very bad thing happened nearby. Oh no. You're okay. That's good. Okay, I may have to show the thing I'm doing this on, which isn't really that big of a deal. That might be a big deal because I just realized that there's these ads on the side. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, cool. And now if I was to crop this... Okay. Yes, this seems to be working. That should work. Kind of. Because I've gotten the capture to be done now. But for some reason, the capture's not picking up the thing. Okay, maybe not. BRB. Problem. It seems like whenever I try to capture it, it just breaks. So what if I try a screen capture? Yeah, go from a game capture, which is just nonsense, to a screen capture, and just capture my screen. What are you drawing there, Gray? What you working on? What kind of things is our Gray doing? Yeah. Actually am drawing a Corpse Husband fan one. I haven't drawn him in a long time. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of him and his work. That's cool. I hope that's going well. It much is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Just wasn't expecting to have all these problems. But doing this does seem to be working, so. Yeah, okay, cool. Then, if I just expand this, drop it down. Okay, that should work. PR beeps? No worries. Alright. It took me a while, but we have it working now. Woof. Let's see here. Hang on. You're not with Starfleet. You're clearly not the Romulans or the Klingons either. Well, whoever you are, I need your help, says Geordi La Forge. Who was one of those characters who's like, their appearance is just stands the hell out. You see this guy and you know exactly who he is and where he's from. Picking up a stress call from a nearby colony. We're going to have to take your ship for a look, Commander. This is a whole new setup. This is brand new. So anything that I'm doing is exactly the same kind of thing you'd be doing and you'd be checking out. Let's go and see what's going on. We have our base ship here. Let's go check out this distress call. We have the Rialta. Alright. Cardassian vessel. Cease your bombardment of this colony or we'll be forced to open fire. You stand between us and our right to conquer planets, as we see fit. A foolish endeavor, human. You will provide a meager opportunity for target practice. I'm diverting power to your weapon systems, Commander. Red alert, prepare for battle! Now, there's always combat in Star Trek. But I never remember, like, major ship battle being a big focus of it. If I remember correctly, well, then again, I'm a fan of Picard, not Kirk. Kirk was a very violent man. I liked Picard. He had his fights. He had his things, but he tried to do things diplomatically. I like that more. Target destroyed. Great job, Commander. I'll open a channel with the colonists. Thank you for intervening. We've had trouble for weeks. Typically, the Cardassian... Yeah, it is the Cardassians. The Cardassians send hired thugs, but today they came in full force. Not the Cardassians. Oh, no. Hopefully, you've seen the last of them, Commander. Let's head to the station. So, over here at the station, we can actually heal our ship for any damage that it accrues, as well as actually upgrade it to give us benefits and generate resources. I'm sure you're aware you've been flying around in the middle of a war zone. Surely you haven't survived out here through sheer luck, though. The Federation, the Klingons, and the Romulans are in constant conflict. Independents like you will be caught in the middle of it all. If you have to choose a side, I know you'll make the right choice. Alright, we get a reward. Boom. We got ourselves a 100 monies. What's this? I'm detecting wreckage nearby. It's from a Klingon vessel. Let's go see if the computer core is intact. Sounds good. Let's go get it. Get that core! Hoorah. I'm running a sensor sweep on the wreckage. There are some clear signs of Romulan disruptor damage here. I'll beam what's left of the computer core on board. Let's head back to the station to analyze it. Hopefully the computer core is still salvageable. You never know with space debris. Thanks for helping me out here, Commander. I may be able to decipher something useful from this Klingon technology. Computer core. More monies! Human, you have stolen the spoils from the Klingon vessel that we were investigating. Hand over the goods immediately. Back off, friend. We didn't see anything to indicate that, and we're not handing it over. Then I'll just have to take it from you. Let's get him. Attack! To arms! Vae Victus! Great job. We scared them off. We should head back to safety. I think we did more than scare them off. I think they full on died. Alright, cool. You seem to be a magnet for trouble, Commander. A bit like myself. Conflict. Booyah. Look at all the monies we got. I've been trying to get this abandoned station up and running. Maybe you can give me a hand. Help me build a Parsteel generator. So now we can actually see about getting ourselves all set up. Let's go to our interior and see about doing some construction. Builder boy. Anything under 5 minutes you can just accelerate for free. Pretty easy. Pretty good. Great job. It's up and running. Collecting Parsteel from this generator every once in a while and you can build everything you need to make this station powerful. He's not lying. Alright, mission complete. Get ourselves some stuff. Now that the Parsteel is flowing... Ooh. I wonder what that sound was. Now that the Parsteel is flowing, we need a place to store it. Build a Parsteel warehouse. Let's get that going. Just like the other one, it's not 5 minutes long, so we can just have that. Now we're talking, Commander. I think that's the construction sound from my base. That's the vibe I'm getting from all of that. This place will be fully operational in no time. Hell yeah. Proximity sensors are detecting some unknown ships circling the perimeter of the station. Maybe we should take a look around. Okay, wants us to go and scan for enemies here in a second. There they are. Some Nashian mercenaries, Commander. If they want to claim the station for themselves, attack them! Seems a bit preemptive. We don't know that. We don't know what they're doing. They're just out here. Well, I guess they are labeled as raiders. Yeah, Rialto wins again, though we are kind of dying. So let's patch this thing up. I'm in the sector to conduct an astrometric survey, which I can finally get started on thanks to your assistance. Cool. Before I can get to work, can you help me with something? I need a hand with upgrading this operations building. Sure. Let's get in here and let's open up our operations. Now, our operations is our actual, like, character level. The higher our operations level are, the better we are, and it reflects directly on things. So, under 5 minutes, free acceleration, and boom, operations is level 2, so we should be up there too. Looks like the power's coming online. The operations building is responsible for unlocking all the areas in the station. Sweet. Apparently not. No, it's this one. Or, no, that's the academy. But regardless, it's integral to the whole thing. You know, Commander, this sector is right in the middle of contested space. There are reports of increasing Klingon and Romulan patrols. If I were you, I'd group with other independents and go for strength in numbers. Find others to join an alliance with. Now, I think I've made... a poor Kim one. No, I have not. I thought I did. I guess I haven't. So instead, let's just make one. Our alliance name is going to be, in honor of the people who are here currently, the Grey Wisp, which is a cool name. And our tag is going to be TGW. Works for me. Public. Create. We are the Grey Wisp. Smart move. The more friends you have out there in the void, the better. Hell yeah! This place would be better off in your hands than going to the scavengers. Build another power steel generator to keep it running smoothly. More resource generation ain't bad. Speaking of which, we can get what's there in a second. Good job. I really need to finish my work here, but there's something important I have to deal with too. Mission accomplished. Looks like I'll have to wait. I'm detecting a Nashi interceptor coming into sensor range. Let's show them that you're no pushover. Before we battle the incoming ship, we need to repair their ship. Yeah, our thing got kind of beat the hell out of. Repair it. Repair, speed up. Wasn't exactly for free, but it is ready to go. Hi. Hey, Lily. How's it going? Back with food, right on. Greg, I made an alliance, and I named it after you and Wisp. We are the Grey Wisp. That is our alliance. I think that's a pretty cool name. Aww, yeah. Oh, I need to lower my mic. Why is it so high? Why am I peaking? Why am I peaking? I shouldn't be peaking. There we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Nice work. You made short work of them. Head on back here, Commander. Back to the station we go. Sound fine to me. On my thing, I was peaking. Like, breaking over the red. Don't want that. Alright, so we're heading back home. Thank you for the unexpected compliment, Geordi. I assume you're referring to the Enterprise. Were your attempts to reactivate the abandoned station successful? I guess we missed a piece of dialogue, oops. You're playing DayZ, right on. Don't die. Don't get heated. It's easy to do. I think I want my chat box above the VTuber, maybe? Or, I'm just gonna shrink it over here. That way we can see the stuff. Yeah, I think that'll be better. That'll be better that way. I'm sure they sure were data. It's all thanks to the commander here. I should have the astrometrics data ready shortly. I will inform the captain. Standing by. Data out. Boldly go where no man has gone before. Hey, listen, there's another reason why I'm out here. It's not just for some star charts. I've got something that Starfleet can't know about. It's a prototype artificial construct I found. One that I'm hoping to leave with you. Meet Maya. He's just trusting us out of the blue. With a AI construct, which is a dangerous thing in most space things. Hello, Geordi. No one is boldly going near Maya's. Well. Here. Hello, here's the construct. Here's Maya. Debated on sending that. They're not bold enough to go there. You got to be very bold to go there, you see. Right on time, Maya. No regrets. No regrets. Right on time, Maya. It looks like I've been able to integrate your system with the station. Commander, it is imperative that this construct doesn't fall into the wrong hands. It may already have. Can you keep an eye on her for me? She'll help you out with the station while I'm gone. I can already see it. I'm going to be just doing wonderful captain things, whatever it is, I'm going to turn around and Gray is going to be flirting with the AI robot. You've already made a distinct mistake by trusting this thing with me. My crew cannot be trusted, I can promise you. Geordi, the Enterprise is retrieving you, another nearby team, and wishes for us to take you to the rendezvous point. So why are you playing as? So who am I playing as? I am me. We're not playing as anybody. We are us. I am me. Captain Mox. I'd salute, but you can't see my hand as I'm doing it. We're Captain Mox. Technically, I don't have a name yet, because I haven't ascribed a name, but I can't open the menu that I change my name in, because that will reveal personal data. And I can't do that on stream. I'm not doing that. But I'm Mox. Captain Mox. Of the Rialta. But I keep them waiting. Let's make a move. Alright, we gotta take Georgie to his rendezvous point so he can get back to the Enterprise. So Picard is there somewhere. Yes, Picard is there somewhere. Are you also a fellow Picard fan? Because Captain Picard is my baby too. Yay! In fact, because of the additions that they did, and one of the reasons they reached out to people, myself included, is because they're adding a whole bunch of new fleet commanders on top of things, and Picard is in fact one of them. You love all the Star Treks? I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan. My brother and my dad are. I think my mom enjoys it. Data! Yeah, Data. Enterprise to LaForge. We are ready to depart. Acknowledged. Commander, thank you for looking after Maya. She has some quirks, as you'll soon understand. I have lots of advice for you, but duty calls, so listen up. Attack the hostile ships you see flying around the star system for loot. They appear in red. He's telling us to kill people. He's just straight up telling us to kill people. Keep improving your ships at the station. It's good to be prepared. Last but not least, space is big. There are plenty of people looking for your help. Accept missions from as many planets as you can find. The rewards will be worth it. Data, what's the difference? Well, that's an easy answer. One is my name and one is not. I love Data. I like the bits that he goes through. I wish he didn't go through some of the things that he does go through. Like the whole court case about whether or not he should be considered a person or treated as such versus being treated as an object. But I will admit that was a pretty good episode, and I will admit that was a very good discussion point and very relevant to current times, honestly. Yeah, and they brought up his GFK, his girlfriend. Yeah. Make him proud. We're gonna make you proud, Georgie. And so it's just us and Maya now. Gordy has instructed you to maintain my core construct here at the station. However, I am able to reroute to your ship at any time. I am programmed to respond to emergency situations and must inform you about the weapons fire on short-range sensors. Perhaps we should investigate? Okay. Mistaken identity. We were already right next to it. There's a Noshian vessel that matches the configuration of the Noshian warlord who operates in the area. I open a channel to him. You insult me. I am the sister of Gavalar. My name is Urquin. Commander, they are attempting to hijack a light hauler. The independent crew aboard will be powerless to stop them if we do not intervene. So what I'm hearing is we need to go kill their ass. They need to die. Yeah! We're helping. Got him. They would have killed every last one of us, but you saved us. Thank you. Aww. We're so good at murder. There's a large warship approaching. Its configuration is unknown to me. They have sent a request to communicate with you. What have we here? You are not Starfleet. What a quaint little ship you have, too. I am Subcommander Senulus of the Romulan Star Navy. A bounty hunter wanted for his high crimes against the Empire is hiding somewhere in the system. Maybe you could bait him out for us. Before we trust you with that, I'd like to know that you can handle yourself. Go find and defeat a Regalian destroyer. Even you should be capable of that. Wow, we're just gonna go test our strength by just killing somebody we don't know. Like, they haven't done anything to us, and we're just gonna go commit murder. I've met George Takei, and I told him I've loved everything he's been in, and he was surprised I watched Star Trek. Huh. That's really cool that you met George Takei, though. It's very cool. Get him, 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 get him. Come on, don't die. Wow, we are really hurt. Maybe I underestimated you. I was like 18, so pretty young at the time. Yeah. That's still pretty cool. So you can aim a torpedo after all. Very well. The bounty hunter we're seeking should be nearby. If you assist us in his capture, the Empire will allow you to remain in this sector. Sure, before we do that, let's recall our ship and repair it before we go and fight a dangerous space pirate. He's amazing and had great conversations with all of us. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad he had the time to be able to do that. I know some conventions and some places that these actors go to for meet and greets and things like that really do not really limit the amount of opportunities and time people can have with them. Which is usually because there's a bunch of people that they gotta meet, so I understand it, but, like, I'm glad that he had the opportunity to have a conversation with everybody. Alright, let's go kill pirates. Intervene! Pirates! Rat, pirate, pirate, rat, pirate. No, you don't tell George Takei what to do. He doesn't let people shoo his fans. When they're done having conversation, then they can go. Oh, I see. I haven't really gone to like any conventions in my life, which is a shame. I really want to go to conventions. I'm hoping that when I can get my career off the ground from doing this, I'll be able to do that. Go there and like visit around, and maybe one day be able to actually like sit down at like a thing and be like, "Hello, everybody! It is us, the Pork M crew. Buy my shirts. Let me shake your hand. Let me tell you stories of the time I got lost on the way to the bathroom in the convention." Things like that. You miss them a lot. The conventions or Takei? Both. Is it a both? One of those situations. I'm conducting a sensor sweep of the system of the target. Target located. I will plot a course to intercept their ship. They're right next to us. It's not really plotting a course. Oh, he's all jacked up. TNG Borg join Star Trek Fleet Command. The Next Generation Borg. Let's go! Both. But I've been too ill for conventions for 4 or so years. Yeah, that's understandable. I can absolutely get that. You do spend a lot of time, unfortunately, in the hospital, and I can't imagine that something like the convention flu that everyone seems to get going to places like that would be good for you. You have my gratitude. Resourceful independents like yourself can make quite the career with the right contacts, you know. Perhaps you may serve us again sometime. We did it! We killed a pirate! Anyone out there, please respond. We've crash landed on this planet. There's no breathable atmosphere outside the ship, and we have a critical hull breach. We're running out of time. For every repair we make, another rupture occurs. Save us! Oh no, we gotta go save peoples! Let's go! Let's go be heroes. I mean, conventions are exhausting when you're healthy. If I try to go, then I'm unlikely to end up on the floor. We've come to assist you. I have badly wounded crew, and my ship is tearing itself apart. Get data! Hell yeah, let's get data. You're able to contain the hull breaches? That will buy us enough time to make the repairs. Let's get to work. Alright, let's bring them back to our station so that they live. We're getting data! We also have to go kill people. 3 hostiles of level 1 or higher. That should be easy. But let's go and deal with this first, and then let's go commit a murder. Build the Orion Corvette. That's your second ship. We never would have survived this without you. You have my eternal gratitude, Commander. Boom. Mission complete. Now we have Data, who makes all officer stats on the bridge better, and he increases weapon damage. Cool. You can enhance a ship's offensive and defensive capabilities by assigning an officer to it. Prepare the Rialta first, then manage the ship to choose an officer and assign them on board. Cool, let's do it. Let's prepare. Should be easy. Yeah, we took very little damage apparently from those pirates. Now let's manage it. We already have our starting person on there, who is Next Generation's Troy. It was not bad. I think I'd rather have Data be the captain, and then we will have her as our side thing. Measure of a man. Ooh, we can hail frequencies later, and we can make emotes. Can we upgrade the ship currently? No, it does not appear that we can upgrade the ship. We don't have the necessary things to do it. But hey, as you grow more officers, remember to assign them to your ships to strengthen your fleet. So when we get more peoples to our thing, then we will be able to do more. As it gains more experience, they can level up to enhance their abilities. Choose an officer and increase their level. Okay. Well, that's going to be easy. Hi, Data. You're going to get stronger. Yes! We'd only level him up twice. He had enough stuff to do it the twice. He's on level 72 Data. Or he's got a strength 72. He's level 3. Strong boy. Remember to level up your officers regularly to maximize your fleet strength. Bam. And then we gotta go kill. I detect 2 Nautian ships approaching. One of them is hailing us. You're trying to make an ally of the Romulans? You should have thought about that before you became an enemy of Nausicaa. My champion, Barlack, is here with his fleet to destroy you. Uh-huh. Well, before you do that, we're gonna go kill some dudes and, like, get stronger and get some loot. We gotta kill 3 of these guys. We could do that. Go, Rialta! Show them what foreign it means to be Star Trek! Alright, next one. Already had it lined up. Alright, victory, victory. We are pretty damaged, but we should have enough stuff to go and get it after our shields recharge. Alright, die. Murder, 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 murder. I'm on my death fix, I'm on MDKs. I'm on my death fix, I'm on MDKs. What does MDK mean? It means murder, death, kill. You defeated the hostile ship's commander. Keep it up and you'll make a name for yourself in this sector. Yay, we're a soldier! What are our missions currently? I know one of them was make the second ship, which we can't do. It's going to be a long journey before we can do that one. Veteran, defeat level 1 hostiles. And then we have construction missions, which we will get to the construction missions here in a second. Construction is a whole thing, and I'd rather gather a bunch of resources before we get to that point. There is also a point in the beginning of this where it has a focus on building, so we'll deal with it at that time. So in the meantime, we need to go kill more level 1 dudes. So die. Hopefully. We are getting pretty low in our hull. Our hull is getting the shit kicked out of it. Probably because we keep going into combat one after another, after another, after another. Yeah. Okay. Recall. You're coming home. Yeah, didn't we defeat a level 1 hostile? Did we have to defeat another level 1 hostile? But regardless, before we can do that, we need to fix our ship. And, actually, now that I think about it, let's enter my station. Let's get these bits. Let's repair our ship now, since we just basically got the materials to do that for free from our generators. Alright. And let's go back into the system and commit more murder. Let's take on a level 2 dude. We've got barely more strength than it, so odds are good for us defeating it. Hopefully. Hopefully, we could be proven wrong. I'm gonna move myself. I don't know where a good spot to be is. I'm gonna be here. Yep, this is where I live now. Oh yeah, we killed that thing easy. Oh, we need to kill 5 dudes. That's what it is. Let's go kill more dudes. Let's just do it. Get him, get him, get him. Okay. Let's survey. Ah, there's a whole bunch of people over on this side of things, next to the Najian ship that we need to go and kill. So let's deal with this one and the next one next to it, see where we're at, probably repair the ship, and then go and take on this guy right here. Who's gonna watch us do this from the window? We just drove by him, or flew by him, so we can take out these destroyers. A sign of what's coming his way. But we're gonna wait a second. Let's let our shields go back up. Let's not be stupid. And the reason I think we're getting credit for this is because we're technically taking on things that are higher than level 1, so it's counting it. You defeated the hostile ship's commander. Keep it on me. You'll make a name for yourself. That thing's almost dead. Okay. Okay, recall. Recall before you die. Okay, repair. Speed it up. Murder, death, kill! You are no match for my flagship. Oh, hey, it's Barlak's ship. Hey, Barlak! You know, I've been killing a whole bunch of things in this system. And, you're gonna be no different. Aw, sad. You may have defeated me. The Gavilar will not fall so easily. We will meet again, independent scum! He called me scum. Rude. Especially considering we kicked his ass. Not the other way around. Commander, the Rialta is soon to face enemies that are too strong to take down. If you are to stand a chance against stronger enemies, you'll need to upgrade the ship. First, we need to get the ship ready. Return to the station, and once you get back, repair the ship and we can upgrade it. Sounds good to me. I like that plan. I like getting stronger. Alright. It is on its way home. It is now home. Let's repair it. I can see the damage on the outside of it. Let's speed it up for free. Now let's upgrade the big boy. It's already level 5, but we have enough things to now do this. So we have given ourselves pulsed phasers, an additional pulse phaser, a better warp engine, and a better shield. So allow us to now upgrade the tier of the ship and just get all around stronger. Let's do it! Less than 5 minutes for free. The Rialta is now better. That's what I'm talking about. Once the ship is repaired, we can upgrade it to increase its strength. When upgrading the ship, you must add a new component to it. These will use the ship parts you have accumulated. Once all the components are fitted, you can tier up the ship. Once complete, this will make the Rialta significantly stronger. Regularly upgrading your ships will maximize the power of your fleet. That makes sense. Just upgrades. It's just better. Commander, I'm receiving a distress call from a Starfleet science vessel in a nearby system. We should investigate it at once. Okay, let's go and get it. We're coming to help! Just you wait! Thanks for responding to our distress call. Our away team discovered a strange artifact on an unpopulated planet, but we were raided by Noshian pirates and now the artifact belongs to me. It'll fetch a fine price on the black market. Try to stop me, and gruesome death will be your reward. Well, he seems fun. Hey, Barlack, let's go kick your ass again. My ship's a lot stronger than we last fought, and you don't seem to have done anything except fix your broken ass. Get him, 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 get him. Fine, take the artifact, useless piece of junk. But the next time we meet, interloper, it'll be the last day you draw breath. The enemy ship is fleeing. We should rendezvous with Starfleet vessels and assess their damage. Okay. Hi guys, how you doing? Did you die? Thanks for getting rid of that nuisance. The Noshians are getting bolder in their attacks. We retrieved the artifact, Captain. My initial scans indicate that it is some kind of unidentified technology. It contains fragments of a message. The are returned. Find the beacons or perish. Intriguing. You're welcome to keep it and continue your research. We're late for our rendezvous with the Endeavor. Let us know what you find out. Okay. Add to your crew by recruiting skilled officers from across the galaxy and assigning them to ships. Recruit an officer now. Oh, we have a reward. First time Alliance chest. Let's open it. Yay! Cool. We got some good shit. And now, we also have these things over here. A server transfer token, sure. A Mac welcome gift. And we have 2 chests. A 10-minute one and a 4-hour one. Which give us some dilithium. And this one gave us a whole bunch of power steel. We don't have any fancy things, so we can see about getting Forg and Riker. Let's see what we get. In the chest, we have gotten Next Gen Troy, so we got the Fork, and we got a Riker, and some experience. So we got a little bit of everything on that one. Cool. Crew members can be assigned to ships to enhance the vessel's capabilities. I guess. I've analyzed the device we received from the Captain Marcona. It is of unknown but ancient origin and appears to be some kind of power source. Upgrade the station's operations building and that will allow me to perform the more advanced scans on the artifact to learn more. See, this is what I was talking about for needing to do an actual construction mission. So, let's bring the ship back, the Rialta back to the home, repair it, assign a new officer to it, probably Riker. There we go. Oh, we can't do it until the ship has been repaired. There, it's been repaired. Oh, we actually don't have anyone new yet. So we need to get all of those fragments to get a dude. Anywho, we need to upgrade this thing to this, which needs one of these to be level 2, which needs one of these to be upgraded. Can do. Easy enough. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Collect some things. Got that. Upgrade this. Free. Sweet. Now we can upgrade our operations to level 3. And if we wait a second, give it like a minute. Is there somebody in my thing who can help me? That'd be cool. Because as soon as this gets down to just under 5 minutes, we'll be able to upgrade it without having to spend any resources. So we'll take a second. Just take a little breaky here. Drink some water. Anybody else who hasn't had a drink, I'd recommend joining me with a swig. Hydration. Very delicious. Very nice. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff! I'm not trying to repair. Alright. Regular upgrades will allow us to enhance the station and expand its capabilities. I will continue my research into the ancient object. Sweet! Independent Peter Q. We know you assisted the Romulans in the capture of our ally. I will sheath my blade in your skull. Unless... Yes, perhaps you can rectify your mistake by proving your worth to us. There is a traitor hiding in this sector. A dishonored and disgraced former member of the High Council. Find this worthless bunk and deliver justice, and your life might not end this day. I see. We gotta go find this Klingon traitor. But before that, let's go construct some stuff and get the rewards for doing so. Upgrade a parashield generator to level 3. I like that idea. Because that's just going to generate more resources for us. And we should probably upgrade this one over here too. It says it's fallen behind. We don't want just one thing being stronger. We want a bunch of things being stronger. So let's just get this one up to level 3 as well. Not that big of a deal. And now it wants us to upgrade our warehouse to 3, which is a good idea, so we can hold more. Yeah, because currently we can only hold up to 10k. Or 6.7k, so now we can hold up to 10k, so this is getting better. Get the 25 from that. We've already upgraded that one to 2, so that's all good. And now it wants us to upgrade our operations to level 4. Sure, let's do that. And let's let that do its thing while we go and do some stuff. So let's go search for the Klingon trader. On the hunt! Rialta! March! Set to warp speed. Commander, I have located the target, but they are arming their weapons and targeting us. I advise proportional response. Are they? I don't see anybody aiming at us. Well, now someone's aiming at us, but that's because I picked a fight with a random destroyer. On a sort of hunch. You defeated the hostile ship's commander. Keep it up and you'll make a name for yourself in the shelter. Somehow I had a feeling we had to go and kill a bunch of people. Something tells me that it'd be a good idea for me to go and kill a bunch of level 2s. That we've moved up to the next rank of murder. If you catch my drift, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. I mean, it's not like I'm not known for violence. Get him, get him, get him! Yeah, with our rank 2 upgrades, we are kicking a whole lot more ass than we used to. These boys will never see us coming. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill 'em all. I could kill 'em all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Hell yeah. Now, let's recall back to the base because we're dying. Ah! Ah! Pain. So we got another 15 seconds. We'll be able to fix the damage on this thing, which appears to be quite heavy. Oh. Oh, man. And we are here. Let's repair our ship. Almost 5 minutes of damage. We do have enough things to upgrade our ship a little bit, though. Not a whole lot. We have a better shield. But that's something. Having a better shield, even, is great. Let's be honest. Oh, cool. That part's done, so we can accelerate that. So our operations is now level 4. And then because I upgraded that other thing, we can just get credit for that. And now let's go kill the Klingon trader, Katok. Klingon, we're coming for you! Oh, he's fast. Not fast enough. Stop the assault. You've bested me. I have no wish to enter Stolvakur before my time. You were sent here by Kurban, were you not? That coward will not face me himself. He has behaved like a Romulan worm, lying and scheming to shame me at the council. So, what say you, human? Will you shame me further by dragging me back to that lying Baktak? Or will you let this old Klingon live on a little longer to die with honor on my own terms? That gives us Parasteel. This gives us Explorer parts. Explorer parts are nice. We don't really need money right now, so let's go with this one. Your leniency is a gift, and one this old Klingon will not squander. I vow to exact my revenge on Kurban, but I shall remember what you have done for me this day. Yay! We kind of failed the mission. Kind of. We just changed our moral alignment. It's all good. Oof. Oof. We just made a space decision. You failed to eliminate Katok. How dare you return to me having failed your task? You worthless Kralaya! I should have known that it was a mistake to trust a spineless Patak like you. You'll have to work harder to get leniency from me. Whatever. We're gonna let the guy go. Once we build an academy, you will receive more officers that can be assigned to your ships. It wants me to make a skill! Oh, cool. Let's do it! Upgrade! Upgrade the academy! Upgrade the academy! Let's do it again! Ask for help. Help. Help! You receive more officers each time we upgrade the academy. Cool. I will give you one more chance to prove your worth, Freelancer. There is a Federation outpost nearby that needs investigating. A sharp knife is nothing without a sharp eye. Scan the outpost for me, determine its defensive capabilities, and return to me with your findings. But I don't wanna! What if I'm plotting and scheming to kill you? Did you think about that? I don't think he did. I don't think he's considered that I'm not his friend. I think he's just blinded by the fact that he thinks I'm worthless. Less. Wow, we got a bunch of missions over here, guys. Let's go turn them in. Apparently we did stuff. Who'd have thought? Do you remember doing anything? I don't remember doing anything. But apparently we did things. Ooh. We opened a box, therefore we get more box. And we get more box. Wow. And we get more box. Wow. And we get more box. Wow. And what do you know, we got another one. With Latinum. It wants us to upgrade Gen Troy to level 5. Well, Troy, we're getting closer to being able to do that. I got a daily goal just from opening things, huh? Milestone! More money and recruitment tokens! Cool. We have another kill thing of killing 5 level 2 peoples. So, let's get this Parasteel thing going. Oh, the Academy was doing its thing while we were doing that. Right. Right, I forgot about the Academy. So now that's going. Which finishes that. And we get more monies. I don't want to go to the Federation Outpost. I wanna... Oh, we gotta upgrade the other one to level 4 now. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Does that mean we gotta upgrade the warehouse now? Probably for the best. Probably for the best that we do that. Somehow I knew that was gonna be the next mission. Now upgrade our operations to level 5. Booyah! It's gonna take 14 minutes. Help! Well, we do have some time speed up dealies. I will speed up time by 5 minutes. And then we'll do other things while that's doing its thing. It wants me to kill more people. Do I have it in me to kill more peoples? Do I have it in me? Let's find out. To war! Seems good. Get him, get him, get him. Let's wait. To the next one! We're still doing great, though. I'm just going to be scouting around, looking for more level 2 dudes. While that's doing its thing. We have everything we need right here. Will we be enough? Okay, in battle. We can probably get one more, and then we're going to have to fall back for repairs. Which is fine. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Then get the repairs, come back, kill one more, and then we'll go scouting the galaxy. I guess we could do that. Murder! Okay, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to go patch up the ship after that. Woo! Okay, while we're doing that, and that thing's en route, let's see about upgrading Troy, since we have a mission for upgrading Troy. We can't do that because she's deployed. However, she's heading back to the base. Yeah, there we go. And we got all of these things from doing stuff. So why not upgrade her? And look at that, she's level 5. Just like that. We have a recruit thing. We do have a recruit thing. Cool. Health check. Okay. Time to stretch. Check our posture. I'm gonna do a different stretch. Different stretch. That's better. And now a big old swig of water. Health indeed. One more box! Inside of it was enough to get Troy. Cool. So what does that entail then? Oh, we can promote her. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Get promoted, nerd! I don't have enough stuff to level you up, though. That's very expensive at that point. Let's repair the ship. And it looks like we actually have another officer we can actually put on board here. We do. We actually have our friend from the beginning. None other than Jen the 4. Which is pretty cool. And And we can actually, because of what we did before, we can actually get the Rialta to the next tier. And we can level it up a bunch. You gotta be health so you can be the marvelous and kind. Aw, thank you. Oh, we're out of those upgrades, but that's fine because we got this. I don't mind spending a 5-minute one on this one. Boom! Rialta is now tier 4. Booyah, bitches. And we can actually start putting new upgrades in it immediately. Better shields, better engines, better pizza, Papa John's. And then our construction over here can now be advanced. We're doing great. It wants us to construct an R&D, which is exactly what I was wanting to get to. We want an R&D department because that research is real. It is a real thing that we do. And it gets us to this. So we need to get our hull density up. We've gotten more things from doing stuff that we were doing. I'll ask for help, but ultimately we're just going to have to speed this up. I'll spend a 5-minute thing. I heard a noise. Level 5 goal reached. Hey! Look at that. Look at that! We did a thing! Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Like, legit. Now, the Corvette Orion. This will unlock the schematic for us to actually be able to get our second ship. If I use one of these, then we will be able to get this right now. Now, just because we have this doesn't mean we can start working on the second ship. It just means we can get started because the second ship requires us to have other things. So hold on. Unless we already got it. There's a chance that we've actually done everything we need to get to that part. Let's see here. The shipyard needs to be level 5, which requires our R&D department to be level 4 before we can even get that thing. So we're going to have to work on getting our R&D up. So let's just keep working on our R&D a bit. We've got enough stuff to do a 1-minute cooldown. Boom. Sweet. And to upgrade this, we need an Academy level 4, which we can do right now. Which we can do a 5-minute speed up for here. My body is revolting against the food. Bah! Oh no! Wage war, you can win this fight, Gray! You can win this fight! I believe in you. Cool, that's up. Where was... There's my shipyard. R&D needs to be level 4. It's only level 3, so let's get it up to level 4. Speed up, we've got another 10-minute. 10-minute-er. Boom. Now we can get this going. So our shipyard is now up. And we need this to be level 5. Okay, now we're out of Parasteel. But I can't, and against not immune, and I'm against autoimmune crap. Ah! Well, we will give you all our support we can, Gray, in this battle. You got this. You will make it. You will survive. Everybody, share your energy with Gray. Energy being shared. Sitting in your way. Hands in the air. Give energy. Yes, Wisp. Share your energy with them. Wow. 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 There's a whole lot of things happening. Ah! We're making Gray powerful. Gray's gonna be so strong. You're gonna be the strongest. Yay! Our construction speed has gone up. Which was important, because now we need to get Fleet Commander, which you can do within this. I'm just going to convert these things. It'll be perfectly fine. We actually get a fair bunch of them, because we've been at this for an hour, and we got already 50. Okay. If we do... If we use all three... No, yeah, 3 of these. That'll get us to the point that this will be free. And now we are a level 1 Fleet Commander. Which allows us to make this other dock bit. Which is going to take a half an hour. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to speed it up a bit. If I get 2 of these. Yeah, sure. That'll be fine. Yes! Is what to do with this drawing. What? ISK, what to do with the drawing. You know what to do with the drawing. Draw. I believe in you. I believe you got this. I'll look at all of these things that we were completing and weren't turning in because I am a fool. The face looked nice, but I don't know what to put around the face. Purple. I'm not biased or anything. Redo this again. Yeah. Dude, what? A purple. A singular purple. Yes, purple. Well, I'm biased towards the color purple. I'm half biased for purple. Well, I'm sketching with pencil, so no purple. Ah, but you could put purple in spirit, the spirit of purple, the idea of purple. Oh, we can get an officer. Oh, with the field training thing, right? Because we upgraded what's her face. You could do like Cool Smoke. I know he's got that air of mystery about him. How many recruiting people's things can we do? Mission key drop. I have no idea what a mission key is. Why is that one animated? Oh yeah, there's the animated Star Trek thing. I don't know to use a mission key on. I don't know what that is. We're learning everything as we go. Alright, standard recruit. We've got enough for 1. Let's get a boy. Or girl. We got 2 girl and 1 boy. And apparently we've got chests we can open. 10-minute one and a 24-hour one. Dang. We got a bunch of like premium recruitment tickets, didn't we? We did, but not enough. We need 150 to do that one. Let's see, like, we already made it back our stuff. So we're doing excellent as far as that goes. Open a standard recruit chest in the recruit tab within the store. Didn't we just do that? Maybe we did do more. Oh, anywho. Oh, we gotta get you. I was wondering why there was still a check mark there. We have to click on the reward. We have daily goals, which we've done a whole lot more of. Cool. Yes! Yes! Milestone reward. More premium peoples, but I don't think it's enough for the real premiums. Defeat 5 hostile ships of level 3 or more. That seems doable. And open a 4-hour free chests. We're working on it. Okay, let's go kill some beeps. Yes, let's go do this. Because it wants us to be level 3 people. So we have a mission to go explore, so maybe we'll find some people while we're doing that. Travel to the Federation outpost. That's way over here, it looks like. Set a course. Data, set a course. And then let's go view the system. Level 1 through 3. My words aren't working. I'm trying to find inspo for Mexican wood design, but that is such a bad phrase for it. Mexican wood design. I'm not 100% certain I follow that. How do you mean Mexican wood design? Are you talking like Spanish trees or a particular thing from like buildings or... Greetings, friend. I see you've scanned our outpost. Is there something you need? Yes, I'm here to spy on you. We need those. We need her. But I really like him. Yes. Klingon sent you to spy on us, huh? That's unusually subtle of them. Most times there's a lot more banging and yelling. Give them your scans anyway. It won't help them, and they'll trust you. It might be useful for us to have someone like you around. We'll be in touch. I'm so bad at working with the Klingons. I'm just not even really cooperating with them. Like, designs. Like, Dwarven design is really geometrical. Elven is very flowery. Greek is very sharp. So you're talking like the DNA of the cultural thing. That's what you're going on about. Okay. Okay. I think I understand what you mean. I'm not sure what that would be off the top of my head. It definitely would require some research. But maybe try like try exactly that of like specifically like Spanish things or like wall designs. Spanish interiors, Spanish architecture, Spanish wallpaper. You defeated the hostile ship's commander. Keep it up and you'll make a name for yourself in the sector. Cool. I'm sure I have to kill more people. Not baseboards. You could try messaging Snoo. Snoo will probably have a better idea of what you're looking for off their head. They're pretty good with that kind of stuff. I unfortunately can't think of the wording either. And I'm not in a position to go look it up right now. Otherwise, I would absolutely. Snoo very smart, yes. They say their brain so smooth, but actually, it's just disguised to look smooth. It's actually wrinkled. You defeated the hostile ship's commander. Keep it up and make a name for yourself in this sector. I'm so glad. Hooray! We got to keep killing, though. They wrinkly in disguise, yes. Disguised wrinkles. We know the truth. They can't hide their wrinkles forever. Also something the same thing I twittered you today. You twittered me a thing. Ow! Okay. I don't remember if I've been on Twitter today, and my phone is dying. To the tweets of the thing. Phone! I'm getting so many messages. I did. Is someone emote? It's good. That's good. I like it. Gotta love Jack Frost. Maybe we'll find more level 3 dudes around here. It says there were, and we've seen them before. But there's a chance we've killed all of the level 3s in the area. Oh, no, we found one. I immediately thought of Snoopbug. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that they're having some fun with SMT3 right now. AKA... no, not 3, just Nocturne. It's just SMT Nocturne. I thought we died. I was like, oh no! No, they died. What is nested? What do they have from me? Hostile takeover. Sure. I've had enough of those hostile ships floating about and their junk keeps causing trouble for my customers. Head over there and take out a few of their ships for me. I'll make it worth your while. Cool. I'm trying to run a business here with the Romulans, Klingons, and Federation swapping photon torpedoes. I've had enough problems. Require some parasteel to get moving, so we can go mine some parasteel. We can do that. Commander, it's you. Immediately thought it's new. Fresco? Yes, that was. No, Commander, it's you. This is fortuitous. I'm working on this ship to deliver extra medical supplies to a nearby colony. It's broken down. They've had a faulty supply of parasteel when their recent repairs that have been done to the bulkheads on Deck 2. If you could mine 250 parasteel for us and transport it to us here, we'll be extremely grateful. Can do. A mining colony needs help finding a missing ship. Let's take that. You there, Independent. Can you help a simple merchant in distress? Someone has taken my starship. All I have is my shuttlecraft, which is damaged. I know it's a lot to ask, but could you spare 500 parasteel? Sure. Thank you, Commander. Thank you. I swear, after all this, I think I'm about ready to retire. Still ain't cried, fuck me. Ooh. Customer at last. It's been a rough few weeks out here. So, what's it to be then? Tritanium? Some crystal? Oh, you're actually here for the other thing, eh? Right. Go out and mine some tritanium from one of the deposits. You can keep whatever you mine, and I'll top it up with a little extra. If others see you using my consortium, they're bound to flock back. Sure. So that one's done, because we just needed to donate money to that. We can mine parasteel from places over here, and this one is completely full, so we'll be able to get a whole bunch here. But it's going to take a second to mine those things. Plus, we are in danger while we're doing that. People could show up and kill us if they wanted to, which I hope they don't. So while this is doing its thing, let's go and see about working on some construction projects, because we still need to upgrade our shipyard. We need to upgrade our shipyard a bunch. Oh, we have a 15-minute one. We could do that. Or we could use a 10-minute one and then wait another 20 seconds so we can save on supplies. I'm down with that. I'm game for that. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Molding! Yay! We figured out the word. Molding! Okay, so what do we need to upgrade this? We need an R&D department at level 5, which requires Academy, and a Tritanium warehouse at level 3, which requires a Tritanium generator. So let's build a Tritanium generator. So let's convert some of our supplies, since we have a bunch of these in excess again. And as I said, it's really easy to generate this stuff. Boom! Tritanium generator, and now we can build ourselves a Tritanium warehouse. And now that we've got that, we need to get this Tritanium warehouse to level 3, which requires us to have a Tritanium generator at level 3. Which we can do that. That's Tritanium level 2. That's Tritanium level 3. The warehouse is full, but that's because we have been obtaining a bunch of Tritanium on our adventures, so we need to get this going. Even with that, our deposits still don't quite fill in there, so we're not really getting anything. And now, the generation of resources should begin again. Yes, because this thing can hold up to 2,000, and we only have 1,600, so we're still good there. Apparently it was a necessity that we go and make these titanium things. Yeah, look at that generation. And we're completing construction missions while we're at it. Academy level 5. Let's get that going. It's going to take 15 minutes. We can do this. We have a 15-minute one we can spare. Boom. Level 5 Academy. Booyah. Okay, so Academy is done. That should be all the things. So now it's just resources that we need for this. We've got this. Ooh, 21 minutes. So I've got a bunch of 15 more minute things. So why don't we use one of the 15-minute ones, and then use one of my 1-minute ones, and then wait the extra 5 seconds so that we can get the free one and not blow through all of our resources like that. Done and done. R&D level 5. We can now upgrade this to level 5. Which I don't remember if we need to get this to level 5 or level 6. 25 minutes. Use a 15-minute one. And then use a... Use one 3-minute one. And then probably 1-minute one. Yeah, then we could just wait out the rest of this. So that'll be fine. That'll be easy. Not too big of a deal. Since we are just waiting on things to generate resources and do things, so spending a little bit of time waiting on things is fine. Plus, we're conserving resources in the process of doing this. So that's good. That's good. That's good. It's working out. So in the meantime, I guess I could talk about how things went. To those who know, my birthday was on Saturday. And I got to hang out with a bunch of friends. It was a busy day. Very busy day. Start of the day. Sorry if my VTuber was looking weird. I was picking something off. Yeah, my birthday was on Saturday. Yeah. We did a birthday hangout and things. I didn't do a birthday stream. I missed your birthday, I suppose. It's fine. It's fine. Good work. You've proven your worth. I'm glad you did not destroy me when we first met. We'll meet again. Glory is yours to be had if you desire it. Cool. I think I accidentally just recalled my mining ship. We are ready to upgrade the Alta again. Consider the threats we have faced so far to be proven to enhance our abilities. No! I should tell you happy birthday, Chumji. It's fine. You said it now. I'll take it in post birthday. It's fine. You're proving your courage, independent. Now prove your mettle. Hostiles have been foolish enough to attack our trade routes recently. Prove to me that you are honorable by slimming their numbers. 3 ships, no less. That's fine. We're working on doing these murders. Okay. Can I build? I can! It's going to be a long venture, though. We do have 1 hour. One hour. So let's use that to get ourselves our second ship. Booyah, bitches! Look at that. We've got ourselves ship number 2. Angry gay key smash. Hell yeah. We done it. Second ship unlocked. Bitchin'. Sweet. You rock. Just 2 more. Cool. You hear that, peoples? We can get more things if we just get 2 more peoples to get their own ship. Which, as you saw, it's only taken me an hour and a half to do this. It's fairly easy. And it do help out the channel. Okay, so we got that done. I guess now let's go work on this. Fine. Tritanium. So let's go to the galaxy. It was this place. We'll set a course for it here. And maybe this place has filled up with more goons since we were last year. It does appear to have refilled with more goons, so let's go kick some ass. Get 'em! Oh yeah, and then I can get my other ship up and going, can't I? Assign ship, and do I have any officers available? I do. Oh no, I don't. Do I have anybody I can recruit? They're fine. They're absolutely fine. Oops. That was the movie peoples. Did I tell you I am lucky to have power? The storms and hail today were so bad the thunder was knocking things off the walls. Some of the loudest, longest thunder I've ever heard in my life, and we might as well didn't have the lights on because the lightning was flashing up the entire house. My goodness! That sounds scary. I'm sorry. Yikes! It was out of nowhere. Just bombarded you, huh? Yeah, yikes. I claim that. What do we get from our 10-minute thing? Some parasteel, cool. None of the Weather Channel said anything about it. It really just kind of was a surprise storm front, huh? Okay, we have a officer we can put in here, which means that the ship can now move. Because we now have an actual officer. Can we upgrade the ship at all before we send it out on its maiden voyage? No. But no tornadoes. That's a good thing. No tornadoes is a good thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think my game crashed. Hold on. Hold on. We was doing so good. How do I do this? I prefer not to move things. Here we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, and this should reset it. Okay, did this bork my thing? Yes, it did. I have to re-apply things. Hold on. There we go, that's basically where it was before. Shh! Just showed it. That's funny. Okay. So they're yelling at us about this again. All I wanted to do was upgrade to my ship. And it crashed a game. So we can level it up at the very least, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do much more than just that. But hey, leveling it up a bunch is going to help out a lot. Big oofies. Yeah, things get a little jank sometimes, but that's fine. Okay, So now that we've got that, let's go back into the star systems. Locate this thing, because we have it over in that one system ready to go fight things. I don't know if it actually finished that fight, or if it stopped because of the crash. Okay, let's go and get this one deaded. And then I'm going to send this one to go mining. Because we still have to do more of that mining. We haven't completed that yet. We accidentally sent our guy back when we needed to do this. No, attack. Attack. It's fine, you can commit a murder. I will give you permission to commit a murder, Rialta. Hooray! Rialta committed a murder. You defeated the hostile Swiss commander. Keep this up and make a name for yourself in their sector. Mission complete! Sweet. Wants us to destroy more things of level 2 or higher. So... oh. I wanted to go to locate, not manage. Yeah, we're working on the mining, don't you worry. Oh, we need titanium. The parasteel is definitely needed its thing, but we need titanium. Where are we going to get titanium? Is this titanium or is this parasteel? It's parasteel. What in the hell will titanium even look like? Ooh, a guy to kill. Doesn't matter right now. Let's go commit a murder. What's this? Parasteel. 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 Eliminate more peoples. Mine titanium. Where can I find titanium? We have 2 targets: an Orion criminal responsible for the sabotage of a Klingon warship and a Federation science vessel relaying the tactical information to Starfleet. Choose your target, and I shall take the other. We shall split this honorably this day. Alright, what kind of rewards will we get from this? This one will give us more... that stuff. I want more, like, ship upgrades. Version ship it is. May Kallus smile upon you, Commander. Ha! That'll show those cowards who's boss. Thanks for putting the ship on the line for me. My staff, I appreciate it, Commander. Locate. You go destroy the Federation science vehicle. I don't know if I want to do that, but I've already set a course for it. We're gonna go commit murder. Like, against, like, our people. Die, you Federation dogs! We're independent, it's fine. Victory. Our enemy has been vanquished. You have done well, Commander. Deadlier challenges await you inside the Klingon space. If you dare, perhaps we shall meet again someday. Tithe of Honor. Yeah! Whoa. Greetings, Commander. It is I, Torin, legendary dealer in the finest commodities from across the galaxy. A client of mine has purchased the Elmoa Hollow Sculpture, the priceless work of Xindi Aquatic Design. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's ready for pickup in a nearby system. I'll reward your discretion with a generous fee. Okay. I guess we could do that. It's just right here. You're the courier of Torin? I have a package transferred to your cargo bay right away. He told me to make sure it remains sealed. Don't even think about opening it or tampering with the casing. You can scan the interior. It can damage the projection matrix. Oh no, the Arden Bandit is back. He's been trying to steal the hollow sculpture for weeks. Don't let him get his hands on it. Let's see here. This one gives us more rewards. Hand over the cargo. Destroy him quickly. He's not even, like, at us. He's away. He must have hailed us from a distance. Please don't die. Don't die, Rialta. I'm pleased to see that you have not tampered with the cargo. If you had known the package was empty. If you had to know the package was empty. This is merely a test of your discretion. Apologies for the deception. Now that I know that I can trust you, I entrust you with a particularly lucrative assignment next time. Cool. Officer experience and data can be leveled up. A powerful fleet requires an elite crew. Promotions will enhance an officer's attributes and abilities. Promoting officers is essential to making the most of your ships. Remember to upgrade your officers regularly. We already did that. We already did that with, what's-her-face? Troy. The antiquities dealer Torin might know more about an ancient artifact we recovered. Set a course to pay him a visit. Sure. Let's go do that. And maybe while we're at it, we can find that ore we're looking for. Okay, they're here. Oh, it's a really weak place. But we can go over here and at least initiate the conversation. Scan about with our eyes, see if we can find any ore sources or anything that stands out besides goons. We're not looking to just murder things for the sake of murdering things. Now that looks neat. Actually, yeah. Let's go over here and see what the fuck this is. The hell is Goliath? Yeah, what is this? Nothing of note, apparently. Despite being something, it's also apparently not something. Oh, it goes a bit further out than I was expecting. This star sector sucks. Alright, whatevs. Go here. Intriguing. It's certainly ancient, but it's unlike anything I've come across before. It could be worth quite a bit to collectors. Wait, someone is trying to break through to our communications. You there. I've been looking for you. The trinket you've taken. If you do not hand it over, I will turn you and your station into ash. It looks like you have a problem on your hands. Nashians do not make idle threats. I would meet him in battle on your terms before he shows up at your doorstep. Torin's advice is a prudent, Commander. We should confront the Nashian warlord, Gravelar. It's a good idea. Let's recall our ship. Let's go over to where this bastard is. Fix it. And then go kill his bitch ass. That's Parasteel. Damn. In the meantime that it's doing that, I guess we could open this. Open our free chest. We got our speed up done. Hooray! See our recruits. We have ourselves a standard recruit here. Cool, Riker's ready for a promotion, it looks like. Right on, right on. Okay, ship is there. Let's repair the ship. It's going to take a whole whopping 30 seconds to get that done. I want this to get to like 200, maybe 250. And then we'll take the ship back. And that should take care of it at that point. And done. Now that that's done, let's have you go here and commit a murder, Rialta. Defeat 5 level 3 hostiles. Noted. Can't do that here because there's not enough level 3 dudes here to do that with. But, so you finally come and meet me face to face. May the better warrior prevail. Oh, he's not there actually. He's actually over here. Let's get him. That is a freaky looking ship. Gavilar! Die, die, die! Done. You cheated your way to victory again. One day we will meet again on the battlefield, and I will have my vengeance. We should return to the station for repairs and to continue our investigations into the artifact. Sure. In addition, the power will assist me in deciphering the artifact secrets, but it will take some time. Will it? Because I think we've done everything you want me to do. Hostiles have raided a nearby shipbuilding facility. We should seize the stolen materials before hostiles put them to use. Okay. Where's that at? It wants me to defeat 3 hostile level 3 peoples. So we need to go find stuff. Yay! Oh, we did this bit. Cool. More field training. That's a bunch of 10-minute supplies. Or speed-ups. That's nice to have. Milestone. We have Pike. Cool. Get General Troy or Gen Troy to level 10. I guess we could do that. Recall. Because Troy's on this ship. That's almost to the point that I'm going to be happy with it. Are the recruit things available again? Did we really get enough things to... We did. We got enough things to do another recruit. Cool. Maybe we'll get something for Troy while we're at it. No, but we got something for Scotty. And Troy is up there. The officers deployed, but they won't be deployed for long. That ship should be on its way home. It just got there. Cool. Level you up. Oh. Sure, we'll spend these things. We'll get her up there. We'll get her going. Okay, that's a bit much. Alright, it's a lot more than I'm willing to put into on that one. Almost there, 3 away. We can't promote data because we don't have enough things. We have Scotty, Riker, and Crusher. Okay, let's recall you home. You have our power still, you're a lifesaver. We'll be able to get it running in a few hours. Thank you, Commander. That takes care of that. Wants us to upgrade our R&D to 6. Which needs our Academy to be 6. We can get that easy. 30-minute timer. Do we have the ability to speed it up? We do. We can get that done right now. Academy level 6. Booyah. Let's start the repair on that. That'll be easy. And then get this, get this, get this. Now we should be able to get our R&D to 6, which we can. It's another speed up moment. We have a bunch of these, so if we use 3 of these, that'll be enough to get it done so we can do the free one. Cool. Great shipyard to level 6. Sure, why not? And again, we can use our level 10 ones 4 of them. Get that going. Cool. Now we can get our operations going. That was going to be an hour, so that was going to take a whole 6 of these. No, it's going to take 2 hours. That's 12. So let's use 6 of those, and then use this 1 hour conversion. Cool. Our ships are repaired. It looks like they can be upgraded. Cool. So let's manage this one first, because we have people that we can put in there, because we have Riker and Pike here. So I'll put him here. I think I'd rather have Riker in command. Oh, could I actually assign him here? Yeah, that's a great setup, actually. They're going to work better together. Which means if I go over to this ship, I can fill its open space with him, who doesn't jive, but he still adds benefits. Now, let's upgrade our new ship. We can get it to the next level, no problem. But that's as far as we're going to be able to get that. However, we can get the Rialta to the next tier, it appears. Let's tier it up, baby. Let's use one of our 10 minutes. We'll wait a whole 20 seconds. Not that big of a deal. Anywho, birthday stream. Or not birthday stream, birthday day. So on the birthday, I got up early, met up with Trinky, Karanzi, Lotus, Kumo, Sylaps, and myself, and we all played Tabletop Sim for a couple hours, just with ourselves, just for fun. No streaming or anything like that. Had a good time. Had some goofiness happen. Then immediately after that, Snoo and I ordered some pizzas, since we're going to be having people come over. My brother, my sister, and then 2 of my best friends came over to hang out. I showed my brother the Mercenaries mode on the Resident Evil 4 remake, which was pretty cool. Then we played, let's see, what was it? We played Dokapon Kingdom, which is a game that's a lot like Mario Party, and it is an evil game, but I love it. After that, my friends had to go, which was fine. We played for a bit. Then my brother and sister and I played some card games for a bit. Then called it for an evening. It was a very long day. Like that everything I just described. We were going until like 11. So from like 9 a.m. to 11, I had been busy. Very busy day. Okay, let's go back into the system. We have to go and commit murder. A murder most foul. Let's go find a place that's going to be cool and not too dangerous. But maybe have supplies for us. Out of warping range. What about over here? Is this out of warping range? I need to get further along into there. We can go here though. Maybe Yuba 5. Maybe this will have something for us here. I'll send this one to check out Estrada 4. Don't need to send just one ship doing these explorations. We can send both of them. looks like the Corvette is actually faster than the Rialta. Okay. 4 to 6. That's perfect. So instead, we're going to move you here too. And Orion Slaver. We are actually within the strength of these things. So we might be able to deal with this. That would be pretty cool. Seeing just a bunch of parasteel mining things. No, get over here. Get him. We'll see how this fight goes. We managed it. Yeah, we should be able to handle these guys. This is a great place for us. This is going to give us enough combat for all the stuff we want to do. Alta's a real powerhouse. The shipbuilding facility is grateful for our assistance and has provided us with materials for our station. Cool. Get him. Hostile ships, keep this up and you'll get a better reputation. We need a dedicated building for research and development to accelerate the growth of our station. Our fleet, every upgrade is made to the R&D department, making research faster to complete. R&D department supports multiple forms of research. You can start research into combat to make your ships more powerful. Yeah, we know about R&D. We've been doing a bunch of R&D. What are you talking about? Mission complete. Troy is getting stronger. Yes! Yeah, we've already built the R&D department. We've already taken care of the R&D department. It wants us to unlock hull density, which we've already done. Federation Envoy. Meet with the Federation Envoy. Okay. It's actually where we already are! Hey, look at that! By accident, we happen to be in the right spot. Commander, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. As you are no doubt aware, tensions between the Federations, the Klingons, and the Romulans are at a critical point. When this Cold War goes hot, we'll need every ally we have. We know that the independents like you have chosen to remain neutral, but working with the Federation will pay off in the long run. Meet us inside the Federation space if you wish to contribute to the cause. Montgomery, my creator, wanted my experiences and those of the one who would work with me to be complete before they would unlock. It appears that certain prerequisite conditions must be met before I am granted access. The first of these is combat experience. Engage with more adversaries should grant me the experience I need to use my tactical abilities to defeat 4 hostile level 4. That'll be easy. We're in the base spot for this. Why aren't you here? Get here. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna send this one after this one. See if we can get this murder a-going. I'm pretty close to getting to level 10. If I get that to level 10, that'll be another check mark on our list of things over here. Did we not go after the ship? Did we stop for some reason? Get him, Rialta! Alright. You defeated a hostile ship, Commander. Keep it up. Not a worry, not a problem. We've got this. Okay, let's recall this. Get it healing. Now that this one's in this area, we will try our hand. While apparently we are at disadvantage, probably because of ship classes, our power outweighs that one. Besides, we got Riker. Riker's got this. Get it, Riker. Damn straight. We barely took any damage from that one. I don't like our odds fighting a level 6, but I don't mind our odds fighting a level 5. Nice. Get him. We're doing it! We're doing it! Victory will be achieved. The combat will help, Commander. I'm picking up transmissions from nearby. It appears an Orion slaver has entered the operating system along with more hostiles. I want this. Very well, Commander. I will target the Orion ship. Defeat the hostile ships, Commander. Keep it up and make a name for yourself in this sector. Yes! More murder! It's fantastic. Ooh, that's a good number of things. Wants me to defeat 5 level 4 hostiles. Oh, we got something for the station, I see. That's cool. Still can't get any further than that, though. Fortunately. Okay, repair. You're going to take a hot minute. Let's recall you as well. You're starting to get damaged. And I guess in the meantime, we will go over here and work on more construction. Get the parasteel generators going. Get them stronger. Get that stronger. Get that one stronger. And then get this one stronger. I should have a minute one. Wait a whole 10 seconds. We got that. That's not that big of a deal. Boom. Alright. Research. What can we do for research? Let's get shield manipulation. Speed this up. We'll use one of our 10-minute ones and we'll let that play out for the rest of its time. While our ships are doing their thing, we will work on just upgrading our location. Get you repaired. Oh no, I don't want to spend money. So we just need to finish letting that one do its thing, which wasn't going to take long. Now that that's done, we'll repair you here, which will be easy, free, done. Now I have the option to construct something over here, I just noticed. Yeah. Then we can upgrade this one a bit. Get it up to like level 3. And then get this up to level 4. Yeah, we'll just use 1 minute. Done and done. Wants us to go defeat that slaver. Oh, dearie me. Oh, they're really weak. We're in a really weak area. So I'll send that one there for doing the mission. And then it was Yuva 5 that had all the cool stuff. So we'll send our Corvette over there. Still not within attack range. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you are. Alright, these slavers gotta die. This experience has unlocked something within my mainframe. It's a comprehensive database of combat strategy and tactics. Montgomery did not design me for warfare, but it appears he wanted me to defend myself if it required it. Cool. Commander, the station systems are functioning adequately, but I would advise another upgrade to operations. This extra allocation of power will make the station more efficient, and I will put it to good use. Sure. Give me a second. Oh, we've already done it. Oh, we haven't done it. We need to get this to 5. No, now we need to kill more things, so we did do it. Health check. Okay. Stretch time. You can get to drink. Sweet, sweet. Alright. Commit a murder. Let's kill more slavers. I have no qualms with killing slavers. Hey Mox, quick reminder that you are loved. Aw. Quick reminder to you, Wisp, that you are also loved. We did! Additional combat experience has unlocked significantly more things. This is far beyond our current capability of something we may be able to use in the future. Cool. Just need to kill more things. That's all there is to it. No. Here we go. Get him! So that's doing its thing. He's gonna come over here and attack this one. Cool. And then this one is gonna go over here. We just need to do a bunch of murder. We're so good at raw. What am I supposed to do now? Now I'm happy. Be happy. That's what you got to do. Be happy. Hell yeah. Be the hostile ship's commander. Keep it up and make a name for yourself in the sector. We done it. I perform periodic sweeps of nearby space to catalog ship types. Upgrading the Rialto will not be enough to engage the most powerful ship successfully. Build a new shipyard for the station will enable us to... We've already done this game. We're already ahead of the game. Need to research more ship designs. Already did that. We've already done this. Hell yeah, he's ready for a promotion. Already done it. Already ahead. Yeah. Already did it. Scout a more valuable system where you can move your station. So, well, actually, we're already in one. I guess while he's getting there, we'll work on upgrading our stuff. Hooray! Mox, you are a very kind of person. You are like a dessert. Very sweet. Aw. I'm probably, like, somewhat grape-flavored, given that I'm half purple. If you're okay with that kind of sweetness. Oh, I've accidentally got into the ship construction yard. We can finish our research real fast. And we can actually work on the next bit of research. Now we've got the shield manipulations done. Let's get... the evasive maneuvers. I currently have grape soda. Right on. I've got orange soda myself. I'm not drinking that, mind you. I've got a tall glass of water and tea. Oh, no, wait, I don't have tea. I had tea, but it's already been drunk. I'm out of tea! Oh, how great cruelty! Yay! Start this one. Speed it up by 3. I have orange soda, but I'm currently drinking the grape soda. Fair enough. I'm a big fan of both of those flavors. Like a good grape soda and a good orange soda is hard to beat. What do I need to finish this? I need a level 9 shipyard. My god. That's going to require a lot of work. Oh, god. Okay, do I have any 5-minute ones? No, but I do have 2 3-minute ones I can use, and that'll take care of that. Both are good. So I should mix them, right? No. Probably not. It could be good. Only one way to find out, of course. Alright, oops. Want to select the shipyard itself. Go to the R&D. Now we need the Academy to be level 7. That'll be easy enough. I actually had the supplies to do that already, which is nutty. Speed it up. I have a bunch of 30-minuters, huh? That's good to know. Academy level 7. Hell yeah. So... I don't know why I couldn't select anything there for a second, but it's fine. It seems to have fixed itself. Okay, operations is ready. Our R&D is now being upgraded to the point that it needs to be. Okay. So use 1 30-minute. And then 3 10-minute. And then 2 1-minutes. And then we just gotta wait for a whole 30 seconds. And that'll be good to go there, and that'll be done. Pretty cool, pretty cool. My plan is to hopefully get to level 10 by the end of the stream, or before I get tired of doing this. This is going to be the only sponsored stream for maybe a little bit. I don't imagine I'm going to have another one just come out of nowhere and be like, hello, we want to sponsor you, Mr. Box. I don't think I'm that lucky. I'm very grateful to Star Trek for this. That was a weird sentence. That was a weird sentence. Thank you, Star Trek, for sponsoring me. I'm very grateful for it. It's kind of just hitting me. I'm actually saying that. Wild. Life is strange. Hooray! I want to upgrade my shipyard now. Oh no, we have to upgrade our dry dock a bunch. Speed it up 1 minute. Done. Yeah, getting sponsored by a food thing, Raid Shadow Legends, this, nuts. Krause was talking about that the other day, about how he doesn't understand how I keep getting it and he hasn't gotten a single one. I don't know either. I'm surprised nobody's, like, the fact that Trinky has only ever gotten 1 sponsor is also wild to me. Just strange. this one up. Yes. Okay, that's all better. That's all better. Wow, get it to level 5. I'm starting to wonder if I can do that. So I'll be able to get it to 4, no problems. Incursion Darkness Tales? Eh? What do you mean Incursion Darkness Tales? What wildness are you speaking of? Oh, Raid Shadow Legends. Okay. Didn't get it before, I get it now. Yes, I'm also surprised by how much I actually really enjoy Raid Shadow Legends. It's a really fun time. It's one of those ones that I picked up and I'm still playing. I'm having a lot of fun with this because I like the RPG, the RTS elements of it. I haven't really played too many RTSs on stream. I think the biggest one is Max Gentleman. Which, Gray, if you're still here, I do intend on finishing Max Gentleman. Believe you me. Believe you me. It's gonna take me a bit to get to it. I'm out of the hours. We gotta get creative here. I do that. And then do this. And that'll be done. Yeah, big fan of RTS games. I don't play a lot of them now, but when I was growing up, it was a big thing between like my brother, my dad, and me. It was just one of those things we would sit down and we'd all play together. Good times, good times. I was never good at them. I became better, but I was never good at them at the start. I got my ass beat hard by my brother and my dad often. I just couldn't wrap my head around all of the technical notions behind those games. 5 hours! Okay. Our speed ups are definitely not going to be able to do a whole lot to that. We'll be able to cut it down by at least an hour. But I think that's going to be about it. Real-time strategy? Yes, real-time strategy games. There's a lot of Age of Empires. That was the big one. My brother and I would also play Red Alert. Red Alert 2, I think it was. We'd play Warcraft. Didn't really play a lot of StarCraft. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true. We did play it, but we played StarCraft, like, for the single player. We didn't really play it against each other. Alright, set a course for this ship. Because we gotta go and explore and bravely go where no man has gone before. Alright, recall you. I don't like the idea of you just sitting in that really hostile and dangerous space over there. View the system. Send you over here. Once the ship is back at the station, we can prepare for relocation. Okay, I guess return to station. I know where I want to go. It's not here. It's not here. It's that big dangerous place we were at a bit. I haven't really played any of those. They're fun. They are very fun. They're old. Dune. Dune. The old RTS of Dune. We played the shit out of that. Can't forget that. That was a big one for us. Yeah, I don't know where to get Tritanium. I couldn't figure it out. That's just the conversation piece. Oh, we just dropped the quest. That's fine. I don't think we were going to really be able to beat that one anyway, because I just could never find where to do the Tritanium. Commander, it's possible to relocate. I don't know what you were saying. Okay, finish repairing this ship, and then we'll repair the other one, because we can't do them both at the same time. As I've gotten older, there are some other RTS games that I really enjoyed, like Civilization. Civilization's fun. There's one I really want to get into that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, unfortunately, at this time. But it's like Songs of Conquest or something like that. That one seems like a really good time. Okay. Scout out the potential new locations for this thingy. Oh, wow. Bravely go. Bravely go, my friend. I know you're doing that. Maybe. That's Parasteel. It's all Parasteel. It's gotta look different somewhere. Somehow, somewhere. Also, hey Mox, you are appreciated, you are warm-hearted, you are very cool and astonishing, you bring lots of happiness to many people, and you deserve all the joy in the world. Thank you for being you, and for being a wonderful part of the days everyone around you I loved. Aw, I appreciate that. You will be quite happy here. Wow. Further into deep space, because the stronger the ships the station will need to be, upgrading the operations will unlock more possibilities and advancements. Thank you, Commander. Okay. Deep space! Commander, certain systems are designed as landmark systems. These are hubs of commerce and trading that attract visitors across the Alpha and Beta quadrants. Reese, Muller, Tulin, and Ureta are major landmarks. The closest to us are exploring these systems for new opportunities. Need to register with them. The Train Authority, open the channel with them now. Yeah, we can do that right now. We've got the Parasteel. Thank you! We did it! Hooray! I had to click off to click on so I could collect the reward. You might have a job for you if you're interested. The 4 main landmarks outside of the Orange Station are, those places. Get to know some of the locals and do missions in those systems. So now we gotta get these encryption keys from landmark systems by doing things for people. Alright. Well, I guess we'll move on to doing that here in just a second. Let's see here. Risa is one of those ones, right? That's probably a landmark system. I think it was. They said Risa. Yeah, Risa, Iridia, Talun, and Malaria. So yeah, we are on the right way. Sorry that I spent so much time complimenting. I have very little control over my emotions when I see an amazing person. I just want to keep complimenting them, and I just want to keep making them happy. That's no worries to me. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with sharing positivity. I think we need more positivity in the world. It's nice to see people who aren't afraid to be happy and express their feelings for other people. It's something even I struggle with. So it's nice to see, Wisp. Cool. Cool. Wow. Okay, I think we're actually in this system now. So we need to collect an encryption key here somewhere. How do we do that? I don't think it's something like this, do you? No. It's just the planet itself. got some dangerous missions. Tritanium mine. I don't want to mine tritanium. I don't know how to find tritanium. Help an exasperated region by dealing with groups of raiders. Sure. Damn Crag. Damn him and his band of thugs. I'm sick to the death of them harassing us. Commander, every few weeks we have to deal with Crag. He destroys our machinery, steals our supplies, seemingly just for the fun of it. Sure. I can donate that. Deal with him for us. What do you think? Sure. Let's go kill Crag. Commander, we need your help. We've been under attack from regular ships from hostiles over the past few weeks. Risa, a popular tourist destination. These attacks are bad for business. Do what you can to take care of them. Sure. Commander, I've heard that you are making your way here. Tell me, what brings you out of, how do the humans say it, my neck of the woods? Well, regardless of your arrival, it is well timed. The recent departure of Starfleet has left the system devoid of protection and utterly at the mercy of roaming gangs and pirates. The Orion Syndicate is more than willing to provide our services to the good people here, and in turn they will provide us with donations for all our hard work. What I need you to do is to deal with a rival splinter group that is of ours that is already set up here. The ship is hiding somewhere in the system. You have to find it first. Okay. I have to complete another mission in order to do that. So, let's see here. Smash the Smasher. Defeat 7 hostiles of level 6 or higher. I had a very hard time expressing my emotions and talking to people when I am in person. It's easier when typing because I can revise what I'm saying to say to convey what I mean easier. Once I've typed a message, I just have to press one button to say it rather than say all the words. True, true. You are absolutely correct. That is in fact how it... Ooh, that thing is way stronger than this one. So maybe we will recall this one and see about doing what upgrades we can. Yeah, this one's still not quite to the same level of strength as that. I don't know what we're going to be able to do for that, but we're going to have to do our best now, won't we? I might not be able to do those 7s, but we should be able to do those 6s. But this one definitely needs a bunch of work. Holy shit, we have so many chests to open. Hot damn. Oh, right. I was gonna upgrade you and the people who are in your ship. Damn it. I forgot. I forgot. I also get much more embarrassment in Paris. If I told a person that I platonically love them in person, I would blush so much and panic about everything I said. And that's a fair response, in all honesty. It's scary putting yourself on the spot like that. Very nerve-wracking. But it takes a lot of bravery to be able to say that. Okay, well, we did it. That hurt pretty bad. Okay. Now that I'm home, let's manage this vessel. Upgrade it as best I can. How do we get battleship parts? Okay, well, maybe not there, but if I go to my officers, I should be able to level up you. Let's promote you. That'll make them generally stronger. Level up, level up. because that also levels up the ship in the process. Okay, so that's as much as we can do for him. Get the captain up. He's now as strong as we can currently get him. Our second in command, Crusher. We're not going to be able to get her any further than that, but that's still away. It's a ways away. And that works for me. Alright, did we get any speed ups that were going to be significant? No, not in that one. Shame, but it is what it is. Field training. Ah, yes. This is going to help a lot. This is going to help a lot. Yeah, look at us go. Hey, Mox, I thought about a thing, and very surprising is a compliment thing, and it's that your voice is very good. Oh, thank you. I try. I try to do voices. I've got friends who are way better at doing voices than I am, but I will say that they're the ones who definitely got me to want to try and do things. I kind of default to the same couple of voices. It's just kind of where I settle. And for D&D, I just tried to do what I feel is the best thing for a character. Oh, that's why I try to do when we're just talking about things over here. When I'm voicing NPCs and dialogue and stuff for games, I just kind of look at something and go, how would I say these lines? How would I go about that? So now we got a bunch of these, which is going to help out nicely. 10 of those, and closer to having her as an actual person, which will definitely take us a ways away. Can't do that yet, or can I? Do we have enough stuff to build this yet? No, we do not. We have the shipyard, but we have not unlocked the Fortune, which needs a tritanium reactor fusion, which needs Peristal fusion, which we can get started on, actually. We can get that done. Cool. So the Fortune ship's here. So if we do this, and then do this one, we can actually get a third ship going, which would be better than I think our current ship. And I guess, do I have anything that can speed this up? I have a 5-minuter. Yeah. 15 minutes. And then that. And then we can wait the 30 seconds. Yeah, third ship. Ship number 3. I thought it was locked in combat. As it turns out, this one was actually locked in the station's research itself. So by making my station better, I'm actually going to be making myself better for the creation of all this stuff. That makes sense. Cool. We need a tritanium generator at level 7. So I can work on doing this. This shouldn't be too bad. Ah, shit, right. Right, I forgot. We have this long thing being built over here. And I don't think I've got really anything I can use with it to help with things. Because I could spend all of my time here, but that's only going to give me, what, 27 minutes to shave off of that? That's not even going to drop us an hour. Something like that would be nice, but I don't have the resources for that. Kind of spent it all on other things. Well, it is what it is. Right. Let's go, I guess, face Destiny. Go and attack the slaver ship. You come to the system in lieu of attacking the slaver ship. Alright, we were barely victorious. You need to, go home. Go home and heal. This is gonna take a minute to get here. In the meantime, looks like we got ourselves another box to open. Let's give us Parasteel. And a standard recruit. Cool. Also, I was stressing about conveying meaning, and I said it was very surprising that it was a compliment thing. As a joke about me giving a compliment. I'm not meaning to insult or say it's hard to compliment you. It's very easy to compliment you because you are really incredible, and you probably already realize this, but I'm afraid of saying things wrong. Oh, I understand that. You don't want to say something that'll upset somebody or give the wrong impression or something like that. Words are hard like that. It is the blessing and the curse of language that we can convey so many things through different words and sounds and effects. Like simply saying thing with a different tone or so puts a different meaning on it. Like saying, that was pretty good, versus, that was pretty good. Completely different meanings. Just by using the same words. So, I absolutely get it. That's also the kind of thing that makes language so fascinating and so cool. Yes! We're now stronger than the slavers! Die! Hopefully we're more on par with this. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to take on another slaver ship, which is good. Let's get the repair on this ship going. I don't really have time speed ups that I can give it, so we're going to have to let that thing do its thing for a couple minutes. Oh. We did the soldiering mission, which gets us a bunch of experience. Ooh, actually, that makes me realize something. Because of all of that experience we just got, we can actually come over here to Troy and not have enough to level her up any higher. That's unfortunate. But we can promote Data. Get Data stronger. Down with that. Having a stronger captain sounds like a good idea. Okay. That level 8 is going to be too much for us to deal with, but that level 6 over there. We should really get it. In-depth discussion about the nature of language into instant. We are stronger, our enemies shall perish! Yeah. That's the Mox way, that's how we do. And in-depth. Other words, exactly. I picked up what you were putting down. Close enough meaning. I don't know if we're going to be able to do one other one. Yay! Let's go for it. We're gambling it all. You understand? Yeah, I picked up what you were putting down. I picked it up. I gotcha. I didn't start like clicking my teeth together or my tongue against my teeth like that until I became a door-to-door salesman. I, Blue Paul of Crag's friends. We're here on behalf of the Rushians who have been harassing some time now. Bah, weaklings, Crag takes what Crag wants. If puny Rushians were too strong, they would have stopped Crag. Enough to Crag smash you now. I don't know, let's gonna go for you, Crag. Let's go and check out ambitious moves, since there's apparently a quest over here. Yeah, I was a door-to-door salesman, and during my time there, I picked up a lot of weird habits, and one of the first ones I picked up was... Yeah, I never used to do that. Never used to do that until I saw, like, the day I started being a salesman. I just started doing that. I can't recall. This is not for you to finish up. Which means it's now good for us to get the Fook out of here. Defeat the hostile captain. Where are you at? Is he in our system? Like our base system? My god, he is. And he's weak. He's Baby Man! Door-to-door salesman. You sell doors to doors? Do doors have money, and why would a door buy a door? These are the hard questions. I don't have good answers. Nah, I wish it was something more glorious like that. That'd be hilarious. That'd be much funner than the stories that I have to tell with it. Not saying I don't have fun stories from my time being a door-to-door salesman. I just have a lot of not great times. Let me think of some of the fun things that happened while I was a door-to-door salesman. I vacuumed cocaine out of somebody's carpet. I brought my stuff in to do a demonstration to a family, and they were so enamored, they made me dinner. I got to do a sort of... what would you call it? I did a sermon in a parking lot for Mormons. That's probably the best way to explain that. I had a surreal moment sitting in an apartment complex on a set of stairs while it rained in a place that I was so far away from home from. It was a surreal experience. I got a PlayStation Vita in Seattle. That was cool. Oh, I learned how to freestyle rap. That was a thing that we did in the van. We would rap. I don't know why. I don't have an answer. It was just like that was what they wanted to do while we were in the back of the van. So all the people back there were just like, we wanted to rap, so we're going to rap. And then they got to me, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. I used that actually at work. Not my current job, but the job I got after I was a door-to-door salesman. I went into a position where I was another salesman, but I was on a call center doing basically account stuff for a phone and internet company is the best way I can put it, probably legally, because I don't know if I can really discuss it in detail in that one. Let's try and not get Mr. Mock sued. And barely a couple of months into my time there, I apparently wowed people with my enthusiasm to help people with their accounts more than selling, that they actually put me into a program that dealt with doing that. And while we were there, we had a bunch of weird assignments for things while we were learning to do stuff. And all of my college work actually came in to assist me with that. But even more so, we had these break the ice things, and then me and this other guy who was there, I was just like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, I don't know what to do. And I looked at him and was like, hey, do you know how to beatbox? He's like, yeah. It's like, cool, I got an idea. So we stepped up to everybody and just fucking dropped a fucking freestyle. I don't remember the words. I just remember my favorite part is he thought I was finished, and I was using the word fade at the time, so I could see why he would do that. But because he did it, it made the end thing I came up with work even better. It was some good shit. They tried to make us redo it again, because the person who was in charge of it was enamored as hell that we did it, and they tried to record us doing it again, and we fucked that up so bad. We were on the spot more so. Like, the other one, we were relaxed while we were just doing it and just goofing the fuck around. But, hell, there it was. Life is strange. Okay. I don't want to deal with combat research. I need station things. Step 1, freestyle rap. Step 2, blank. Step 3, profit. Hey man, it helped me secure a job. It really did. Ah, fuck. Right, that's the problem. That's why we can't do any of that. Damn it. Damn it, me. Hey, a bunch of 5-minute speed-ups. That's cool. Let's see here. Do more killing. Oh, we completed this mission. Cool. Ambitious moves. Defeat the Orion Corvette. Woo! Oh no, that's one of my ships. Oh. Oh, fucking, they're strong. They're really strong. Okay, I have a dumb idea. This might cost me one of my ships, but I think if the two of them attack the same ship, we might be able to do this. That's my hope anyway. That's my idea. On a side thing, since I'm killing time and waiting for my ships to arrive and I'm telling life stories, I get really tickled by the fact that none of my life stories make a whole lot of fucking sense. I recruited from then on, so a person being interviewed, we have all these qualifications, but can you freestyle rap? That would be hilarious. That would be genuinely hilarious. I love that none of my goddamn life stories make any sense. And it's why when people talk about me to others, no one thinks I'm the same person as the person from the other thing. Nobody. It's great. I think it's hilarious. We briefly talked about it while we were on stream the other day, but like meeting Snoo. Snoo didn't think I was who I was. Snoo thought I was two people. Snoo thought I was a girl, and then Snoo thought I was a different guy, and that they were two different people who also had my name. And then when they realized who I was, they were like, "Wait, you're that same person?" It's like, yeah, I am actually. Isn't that wacky? So I don't think the Rialto's gonna survive this. Yeah, but I saw that coming. This thing should be wounded. It's not really wounded. We didn't even get through its fucking shield. Damn. Yeah, we didn't even crack through its shield. We have to repair both of our ships now, and unfortunately we have to do it one at a time. I'm gonna have to use my times on this one. Wait. Oh no. I spent money on a thing I didn't want to spend it on. Whoopsies. This one will be fine. This one will be done right quick. According to this, I can upgrade it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe I can upgrade this ship. Oh, I can level it up, though. I don't have enough stuff to do that in. The hell is this shit going on behind me? You guys see these, like, mech suits out here? It's like a ball of fire. What in the fuck is happening? You sound like the protagonist of a story. I guess I am of my own story. Snoo has described me as having protagonist energy. I just like to be me. Okay, that is just too strong. I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to take that down. Well, my battle report. That's great. Can we defeat Crag the Smasher? We might actually be able to do this one. So we send him in here because we have the ship advantage. That might be enough to make up for the difference on that one. Because while we may not be at the appropriate level for that, we do have some other things going for us. Oh yeah, I've got these PvP chests. Maybe this will have some good shit for us. It had some battleship parts. That is good. Because we need that. We needed those battleship parts. Can I? I can! We can get better armor. Tritanium armor. You are the protagonist of Mox, a guide to being a wonderful person. Nice. Okay. Actually, I have an idea for this one, because this area is too dangerous for us, but if I move him to Estrada, where there's level 3 to 5 things, which we know we can defeat. If we go in there and just defeat a bunch of enemies for a bit, we should be able to gather the resources necessary for upgrading the ship so that we can actually get it to the higher level of things, because this Corvega is going to have to be how we're going to defeat that bigger end thing, because the Rielta only can level up through experience. Now, I'm not saying that the Rielta can't get strong enough to deal with what it needs to. Oh my god, something big just blew up. But I am saying that it's going to be easier for us to upgrade this thing than it is going to be to upgrade our first ship. Damn straight! Crag has been defeated, Commander. We should return to the reset and reform the Resorians of our victory. We should! You are right. Let's go and tell the Resorians how good we are. What is this guy? That's the Orion Corvega. What's this? Oh, that's just us going to turn in the Smasher thing. Good. I'm not sending my ship to its death. I'm not doing that. That's the good news. That's the part that's important to me. I almost have 10k power. It's cool. Crag is dead. His gang has been destroyed. We have no idea how much this means to us, Commander. We've lived under Crag's brutality for so long. You've given us some peace and quiet we haven't had in years. Some of the evacuees from the Aztec fleet pick up on Camus. Yeah, if you will escort our transport, we would appreciate it. Sure. I don't mind that. It's really not that big of a deal. I can do that. Right. Bring evacuees or Camus. Which means that I need to set a course over here to a place that we haven't been to. And in the meantime, let's locate this guy while he's a traveling. Wait. Oh, okay, no, yeah, it's on the move now. 100% understand everything that's going on with the ships and the ship creating explosion and the other things. Yeah, completely, totally, right? It all makes sense. Alright, we're just going to go and we're going to just go kill so many slavers. We're going to clean up these streets. If you can call them streets. This part of the galaxy is under my protection. For the time being. Not for the foreseeable future, just for the moment, while it's convenient for me to be here. All makes sense. Coconuts. Okay, got that one. Let's get them. What if we can actually beat all of those? 125 ships. That's a lot of ships to kill. But hey, you never know. Oh hey, it's Luvic. That's one of those planets we needed to go to. It's part of the universe under your protection. You're going to build space streets and you're gonna that go through the void. Yep. 1 billion%. Our cargo bay is almost full from all of the loot we're getting from these slavers. I hope the cargo isn't slaves. I really hope the cargo isn't slaves. I really hope we're not spacing a bunch of slaves by destroying these ships. I'd feel actually super terrible if that was the case. Alright, this will probably be the last one that we do before we send this back. To drop off the things that is obtained from its adventures. And maybe do other thing. Another thing I need to do is we need to come over here because there is a mission that requires us to go and find some people over here. Hold up. We just found some tritanium. We finally found some fucking tritanium. We can actually mine some goddamn tritanium. There is a mission that requires us to get tritanium that we can do now. Yes, I saved the captured people, General. Great help. By blowing up the ships they were in. Never take these victories wholly, but for establish prosperity. Yeah! We just escorted them there. They're bringing the people back themselves. Defeat a hostile level 6 or higher. We can do that. We can kill level 6 people. I don't know if we can beat 7s. Try really quick. There's a 6. I know we can beat this one. Get him! You know, some ships. Keep it up. Hooray! We barely did that one. We're already almost dead. Return home. Okay. Let's open these and see if we got the parts necessary. Being healthed. Okay. I had a drink. I had to sit back. Having a stretch. Ooh. You heard my back pop with that one. That's fine. Repair! Prepare for boarding this heist. We'll be rewarding you. Steam World games are fun. There was one that actually had the band Steam Powered Giraffe do some songs for it, which is really cool. It was actually what I was singing there. I don't think I can play that game though because of those songs there. I'll probably end up getting into trouble, which is no good, and I don't want that. Okay. What was I doing? Alright, we can't do that one. Kill level 6er people, we can do that one. So, I guess to the galaxy, back to... not Boru, not Riza, but to... no. Get out of here. Yeah, Yuba. Set a course. Maybe we should set up shop here, since going the distance that we're going now is not going very well for us. Now we can repair this. Haven't leveled up in a warrior in a while. How does one level up in this, actually? Because there's no, like, experience bar or anything like that. Not 100% certain. Okay. Let's go into the system level. Since my thinking is now here. My station is currently located around this planet. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's leaving where I told it to go, isn't it? I made a mistake. Oh, well, it's in warp speed. I can't do anything. Damn it. What do you mean I can't stop a ship that's in warp speed? What do you mean it's going too fast? Sounds like coward talk to me. Yay, a 1 minute increase. I'm sure that's going to absolutely help me with my 4-hour construction time. That's almost in the 3-hour construction time. Get your ass over here. Just use the brake. Yeah, yeah, E-brake. E-brake in space. Everybody dies. Billions are dead. There's news. It's got the big thing. Legacy. Cool. We have seen the news. I hope you are all caught up on the news now. There will be no more news. It's gone. That was your one time. I know. I used it up. Let's relocate the base. Your ships must be docked inside this system. Must be inside the system or docked. Oh, so I need to get this one over here too. We're gonna move. We're gonna be moving here. We're doing a big move. Okay, now that you're here, we need to go find those level 6 dudes and we gotta kick their ass. No, it's level 4. There he is. Go! No slavery. Relocate base. Yay! There's our base. Our station is located around this planet. Hell yeah. We need to fight dudes at level 6 or higher. Come on. There are missions over here. Maybe this will give us something fun to do. Let's see here. Extract Tal Shiar agent from our undercover assignment in Independent Space. Sure. Independent, I have a discrete job suitable for one of your kind. One of our Tal Shiar agents is undercover on a Vulcan vessel in the Risa system on a classified mission. Reports thus far have been unsatisfactory. I've been instructed to return her to Romulus for debriefing. However, my time is too precious to waste in such a task, so you'll bring her to me. She was implanted in a hostile system, however, and we cannot risk our agents being compromised. You'll need to clear the system of hostiles before you can retrieve her. Okay. Okay, take us there. Oh no, you just need us to kill level 6 dudes. Well, I needed to kill level 6 dudes as it was. And there are level 6 dudes here. So let's set a course. Let's set a course. And getting the here isn't going to be as difficult now because we're like 3 systems closer than we used to be. So instead of it taking like a whole 2 minutes to get to and fro, it's going to take half that time. Which is pretty cool. Oh, there's someone in here also shooting up the dudes. They're also getting these goons. No, don't attack the ship I was going to go after. Oh, they're attacking the ship I was going to go after. Man, this place is quite competitive. Okay. Let's go commit a murder. Let's go commit a murder. There's so much fighting going on right now. Hell yeah. Commit more murder. This joint combat should be enough. Nope, apparently we have to do more. This one already needs to recall, otherwise it's not going to make it. So it's all on the Corvette then, our bigger ship. But in the meantime, we can open up these PvE chests and see if we got anything cool. Just explorer parts. Which aren't the coolest, but they certainly are things I'm not upset at getting. Hooray! Ooh, that's a good chunk of change. Alright, let's get them. Cool, that one's good. We need to just beat one more level 6 ship. We should be able to do that. We've got enough strength. We just have to find a level 6 ship now. You'll do. Get that motherfucker! Please, Soup, don't take the slave ship, not slave ship, slave ship I need. Please, do not. I need it. Getting a lot of supplies from doing this. I've just noticed how much parasteel we actually have up here. Alright, what are you doing here, Independent? Get out of here before you expose me. I'm being recalled to Romulus. Well, it's about time. To live among these insufferable fools for one more day, I'd lose my mind. I'm sure the subcommander wants to hear my final report. Bring me to him quickly. Okay. Let's see here. Defeat the hostile captain. Okay. Oh, it's the worst that'll happen. I don't think we'll survive that one. Our home is right next to it, though, so that's not too bad. So we'll just warp over, we'll get our ship over here, and then we'll get this one getting repaired, and then we'll use this guy, who's going to be good in like 15 seconds, to go and get him into murder of the nth degree. I don't know what that is legally, but it's probably pretty bad. Full of prejudice. Hey, we got the attack advantage. Yeah, you go to the station. Victory, defeated the hostile ship. I don't know. Mission complete. Yay! Recall, because I was going to do a thing and then I forgot. Do I have the stuff to level you up here? No, I don't! Damn it! That's fine. Take Romulan to Zarn. Repair. It'll be done instantly. Set a course for the place we have not gone to. Recall so we can heal you. I'm kind of stuck in the terrible position of not being able to do a whole lot because the things I need to work on have been jammed up because I'm working on a very big upgrade. That big upgrade is proving to be a pain in my ass. Just a massive pain in my ass. Oh, we got a crate. Probably a 10-minute one? Yeah. Survey parts. That's cool. Down for that. Repair! You're good. I guess send you back to Risa so we can have you go and do more fighting. You're in transit. You're almost to this sector. Entering system. And we're there. And now this is a place that we've been to for the first time. Which is exciting. Let's go turn this in. And be done with this mission. And maybe get to level 8 from this. Maybe. That'd be cool. Just saying. I'm ready to leave my final report on the... I believe I have read enough of your dribble for one lifetime, agent. Report to the shuttle immediately. You've proven yourself capable of completing menial tasks. Menial task commander. This bodes well for your future. What an asshole. Well, that didn't level me up like I was hoping it would. No missions around in this sector. Nothing for me. Sad. I guess we're gonna recall ya, locate you, and go commit more war. What am I after? I'm after 7s. Oh, no, those are 5s. Should be 7s around here in this sector somewhere. I'm not seeing any 7s. That's unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to call it here because I'm feeling myself fading. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alrighty. Well, I do appreciate those of you who came out tonight. It means a lot to me. We should be getting back to waifu games as of tomorrow to celebrate Waifu Month, as I'll be getting back into either Rune Factory or Code Vein. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be playing tomorrow. And then we will see about it from there. So, until then, I hope you all stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to wash your hands. Remember, you are marvelous and loved. You too, Wisp. You have a good night. Bye-bye.